Hey guys, it's CutLightSmoke back again for not Stoke O'Clock today, but definitely a review. Sorry if I'm super sweaty, been doing lots of projects around the house. Today we are not in the porch. We're going to actually be inside my house doing a humidor review. As some of you may have seen on my Instagram and possibly Facebook, social media, I did get a NewAir CC-100H for review. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that review right now. So let's check it out. Now, here's the unit what we've got here. I've been running this thing for about 3 to 4 weeks now. I've had some good time to kind of see how the performance is with this. The really cool things about this is that the seal is phenomenal. What I've realized is this thing holds humidity better than pretty much anything out there, aside from maybe even, it's better than like a Ziploc bag even. So if you notice, I've got this thing set on 65 degrees. Now, the cool thing about this unit, as opposed to some of the other NewAir stuff, is that before, I believe that the model before this, you could not do heat. This thing will do heat and cooling, and so you can actually control the temperature quite a bit. Now, when you open up the thing, I have this set on 65, and if you look at my hydrometer, I don't know if that's bad luck or not, but I got 66 degrees and 66% relative humidity. Now, I've got one of these Boveda 65% 320 gram packs in here. I tested that as well as some 69% packages, and both of them worked great. Boveda is always a great product, but this humidor is going to actually retain all that humidity in there very, very, very well. I never had any drying out of the packets. Obviously, it takes a little while for that to happen, but you do have, on this unit, you have, if you open it up here, you have a drawer up top, and I just have some various cigars in here. Look at that. Craft 2018. Haven't even had one yet, but we will have a review in the future. But if you look up top here, you have a drawer that's meant for singles or whatever you want. Then they also have an analog hydrometer. Now, I will say I am not a fan of those. I wish manufacturers would stop using those things because they are not accurate whatsoever. Please never trust your cigar collection to an analog hydrometer. Go ahead and get yourself a nice electronic one, like so. You don't have to spend a lot of money, but you can calibrate these things to be exactly right on the dot with relative humidity and temperature. So this one is calibrated, so I know it's actually correct. Like I said, I just threw a few cigars in here for now, some extra stuff I have. But you have these pull-out drawers that come out here. We got some of the Hoopsley cigars. Oh yeah, represent. But on these drawers, you can put your boxes, you could put singles, you could even put some trays in here and do a ton of singles. But this thing is supposed to hold, I believe it's about 250 cigars. You probably could get that in there depending on how tight you pack it. Maybe, maybe not. I would imagine you can probably fill this up and fit, you know, at least 150 to 200 depending on storage. Now that would be probably just singles. If you do boxes, it's going to take up a lot more space. But the cool thing is this thing looks really, really nice, just appearance alone. You have this stainless steel finish here, which does catch some fingerprints. The humidor comes with these keys that they're like a pentagonal, if you can see that, key. But anyways, goes down here. You can actually lock the humidor. It's got the company tag right here, and it's just a really nice unit. There's also a light that you can turn on. Mine's a little bit blocked right now by the stuff I have in here, but I'll kind of show you guys. So you got this blue light in here. It controls temperature. Not the light itself, but the humidor does. But the light, you know, it'll at least kind of illuminate the stuff you have up top. It doesn't quite get down to the bottom. Also, this thing comes with this little plastic tray here that is supposed to be meant for your humidity source. This would actually be perfect for like heartfelt beads or something. So you either use that or like a Boveda is what I would always recommend between those two. And then also, you know, as always, you got Cigar Oasis and their electronically controlled units as well that are very, very reliable. So anyways, there's all sorts of different cool stuff about this thing. You know, up and down with the temperature buttons there. The door does open completely straight to the side, which is nice, especially where I have it because I'm really tight here. As you guys can see, I have this actually next to my cabinet humidor, which is very, very full. A unit like this NewAir CC-100H is not quite as much space as I would need. You know, I'm sitting with about 4,500 sticks right now, and so this will be a nice overflow for me. But I would actually love if I could get my hands on something the size of this cabinet that is a unit like that and that reliable. Man, that would be perfect because I'm always worrying about temperature. And you guys, a lot of you know, but some of you don't, temperature is very, very important for the prevention of tobacco beetles. That's a really, really big thing. I've had that happen a couple times to me over the years. It's been a long time since that's happened, and I actually freeze every single cigar I have in my humidor now. So you can actually kill those beetles by freezing them, which there's a whole other process on that for another day. But the big thing is, you know, with temperature, you can actually control the temperature with this. So if your house gets really hot, or if you live down in like Florida, or you're just 100 years old and you like to keep your house at like 75 degrees, tobacco beetles can actually hatch at about 72. So that can become a quick problem. And sometimes if you have something like this where, you know, if I didn't freeze my cigars, I'd be worrying left and right that there was a beetle hiding in a box somewhere, you know, if my house gets a little too warm. So that's the big thing. This thing, you can control your temperature with heat and cooling. If you're in a really, really cold place, you can actually warm it up with this humidor, which is kind of nice. The humidor does come with these instruction manuals on how to get it quick started and everything. You know, pretty standard stuff for really any product. You can register a warranty there, register your product for warranty. So, but this is actually my first experience with a NewAir product, and I gotta say I'm really, really impressed. I've heard mixed things over the years. I just never had a humidor. They never had a humidor that would be big enough for the stock that I have. But checking this thing out, it actually really gets me interested and hoping for, I gotta look and see if they have one, but maybe they have something this big. I don't know. NewAir, if you're watching this video, let me know. If you guys got a big one, I'm kind of interested. But anyways, love this thing. Absolutely great positive review from me. I would highly, highly recommend it. And if any of the other NewAir products are similar to this, I got to give them total thumbs up. This thing is excellent, and it's definitely worth checking out. As far as price is concerned, this thing retails for $300 or $299.95, something like that, but basically $300. Which is actually a really good deal for this. If you're going to invest in cigars, you do need to have a good way to store them, and this is an excellent option. You know, if you have somewhere in the market of, or in the ballpark of, you know, 50 to 200 cigars, maybe if you can push it, you could do 250 in here. I think this would be a great option for you. Or if you just want some extra overflow space, you know, if you have a big cabinet like I do, sometimes it's nice to have a little extra space. And what I'm kind of thinking of doing is actually using this humidor, or I guess I should say winador, for storage of all the cigars I review. So before I review them, I can have them exactly at the perfect temperature and perfect humidity, and you know, it's a little more consistent than something like a traditional cedar humidor. I gotta say, my cabinet does fluctuate from time to time. While the whole time I've been using this NewAir, it has been exactly the same temperature and exactly the same humidity, which is very, very impressive. So, like I said, I've had it for probably 3 or 4 weeks now running. I seasoned it first, and it's been holding some cigars and humidity for 3 or 4 weeks, and I'm extremely impressed. So really, really, really like this thing. All thumbs up from me. What else do I got for you guys? I know mine's kind of, I wish I could have taken this out for you guys and put it on a table, but this is kind of where I ended up. It actually fit just perfect on top of my little accessory shelf thing that I've got going on over here, which was formerly a mess until I got this. So cleaned it up a little bit, tucked it in here, and it's just the perfect size for a little extra storage. So like I said, I'll probably keep my review sticks in there, and then they'll be more consistent, you know, which is great for reviewing. So again, guys, if you have any other questions, feel free to check out the NewAir website, or you can shoot me some comments on this video. I think I've got just about everything. Don't think I forgot anything, but excellent product from NewAir. Highly recommend it. And you know, if you're in the market for a new humidor or winador, this is definitely a good option. So thumbs up for NewAir, and we'll see if they have a bigger cabinet. Maybe someday you guys will see a big review for that from me. So anyways, guys, if you guys like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, check out irobusto.com, and until next time, you guys keep it smoky, and I'll catch you later. See ya.